Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival has gone intergalactic.
Let's eat.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you're watching the Theme Park Foodies. We are back at Epcot for its foodiest of festivals, the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival for 2025. There is one brand new booth this year that is yet to open, but today that changes. It is Gyozas of the Galaxy. In the previous video that we did in our top 10, as well as our opening day video where we run over the new eats, I said if it's an international food and wine festival and they now have something from Xandar, is this now an intergalactic food and wine festival? There's a lot of delicious looking gyozas at that booth, right?
Yeah, I think there's like a Buffalo Chicken, French Onion Soup
That's
Dumpling.
what I'm most looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to those.
They also have, I think, a street corn one, right?
Yes.
Yes, we're gonna be trying out all those different gyozas. Also next to it is a booth that is a returning booth, but it's opening today. It's Coastal Eats, and I think they have a seafood pot pie, right?
Yeah, all seafood dishes. Unfortunately, there's nothing that's strictly shrimp, so it's gonna be all you.
I'll be eating those foods. Also, there's one other booth opening, so we're gonna do all the new booths today. There's 3 of them.
The Grab and Goof has closed, and they have opened up Festival Favorites.
Yes.
And I think that might be open before 11, which is when the rest of the festival booths open, so we'll let you know if that's the case. So if you're hungry before 11 a.m., you can check out Festival Favorites.
And as it sounds, Festival Favorites is bringing back foods from festivals past. I'm very much looking forward to, is it like a frozen s'mores,
yeah,
right?
the s'more shake, and then it's the pierogies.
Yes, and that's right near Communicore Hall. So we're gonna show you guys how to get to these places. We're gonna try out all the new food, and we'll see if maybe these change up our top 10 items. I know there were a few disappointing things in our top 10, but we like slipped in the Bass cheesecake and stuff from Spain. So we're gonna see if maybe these newer items are worth going out of your way for. Are you ready, Sam?
I'm ready.
If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Join us while we go intergalactic at Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival. All right, so we've made it over to Festival Favorites. This is again connected to Communicore Hall. If you want to know how to get here, you can head towards Spaceship Earth, which some people call the giant golf ball. You will bear right at Spaceship Earth. Keep going down, you'll see the Mickey and Friends kind of sign, and right past that will be Festival Favorites. They have 3 items here. They have the curry spice cheese, the pierogi, and one of our favorites, the frozen s'more. I'm gonna start off with the cheese. I feel like you have to start with it looks like a mozzarella stick, and you don't want this to cool down.
It's a curry spice cheese with a mango curry ketchup. They also do have an Irish milkshake, not a good cheese bowl. And that booth does open at 9:30, so if you want a festival offering before 11, this is where you'll go. Whose festival favorite was this? Because I don't even, it wasn't my favorite.
It's okay. So I don't think this is like a pullable cheese. It is hot, but I just don't think you're gonna get a good cheese pull from it. This kind of tastes like ketchup with curry to me, which just feels weird to have with mozzarella sticks. I feel like something I would eat as a child, you know, and be happy with it.
You were eating curry ketchup as a child?
Well, if you added curry to like pre-frozen mozzarella sticks and then added the curry to the ketchup, like these are okay. I will say the cheese is good. There's a decent crisp on it. I'm gonna give these like a 6. Maybe it's just not for me, but I'm not getting like a festival favorite type of vibe from them. All right, so these are the pierogies. We've been looking forward to having these, Sam. I like a good pierogi.
So these are potato pierogies with kielbasa, served with caramelized onions and sour cream.
Who doesn't like a good kielbasa, you know?
So how many do you get? You get 2. $6, you get 2 pierogies, a little slice of kielbasa. I could tell it feels tough already. It shouldn't be hard to cut. I don't love the exterior. Like the exterior is a little rubbery. They definitely taste like they're like a frozen pierogi. The inside is good. You know, it's just, you know, mushed potato. I don't love warm sour cream. Not my favorite thing. Let me get some of this kielbasa. I really want to know whose festival favorite was this? Like, who made this decision? I'll give it a 6.
All right, so these favorites wouldn't make our top 10. Here it is. The legend has returned. The frozen s'more. So we usually only do foods for our top 10, so this technically wouldn't be able to make it, but it's kind of a food, and I think it definitely would be in it based off what we had last time. Does it have a description for this, Sam?
It is a chocolate milkshake with marshmallow syrup, topped with mini marshmallows and a graham cracker.
Let's have it out.
I know people like there's an alcoholic Irish milkshake that a lot of people like. And I will say, this is a festival favorite. This is the only festival favorite that I think I agree with. I remember getting this multiple times in the past.
Very rich.
I always feel like it's just really more chocolate than marshmallow. I feel like the marshmallow is never strong.
The issue is it's not frozen. It's supposed to be frozen. I just think it's so hot out today that it melted by the time we got it. This iteration, like it's very rich, it's good, but I'll give a 7 to this. If you get it frozen, it's probably like a 9 to me. But I think this iteration is what is making it kind of like lower on the list a bit. My apologies too if I look disgusting. It's incredibly humid out today and I'm just pouring sweat right now. I wish it was colder because I need something to cool me down. But this can happen. If it's very hot out, these things can melt very quick. So word to the wise, drink these quickly. I'm gonna go 7 today, but it could be 9 on a good day. All right, so Sam is gonna have her hand at the frozen s'more. I remember you taking a picture with this years ago.
Oh yeah, it's like chocolate milk. Very cold chocolate milk. It's not very, usually it has more of like a slushy consistency, like an icy consistency when it's not too hot. Like, and it's sweet. I like the chocolate curls on it.
Yeah, I like chocolate shavings more than chocolate chips, because the shavings I think melt more and they add better texture.
I agree with your 7.
Yeah, it can be a 9 though on a good day. Communicore Hall is supposed to be redone for each festival. It's right next to Festival Favorites, so I want to head inside and see if they did anything. Oh my gosh, it's so boring. Wow, they did literally nothing for arguably Epcot's biggest festival. That's crazy. Sometimes they'll have a food booth over here. I will say it's a good spot to go get some AC when you get your food. AC's pumping, but that's pretty much it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the Gyozas, I'm saying it wrong, of the galaxy, and Coastal Eats. They're right next to each other. If you want to know how to get here from where we were at, you want to head straight across the Celebration Gardens. You'll see kind of an awning that you'll head underneath. Usually after that awning, you'll head left to Guardians of the Galaxy. Instead of that, you're going to head right until you see the sign for the Creations gift shop. And right outside the Creations gift shop will be these 2 booths. Coastal Eats is a returning booth, and Gyozas of the Galaxy is a brand new booth themed to Guardians of the Galaxy. There are 3 gyozas here. One of them is a soup-based gyoza, and it's like 105 degrees right now. So I don't know if it's the gyoza for today, but I'm gonna try it out. The heat may kind of change up what I think my rating would normally be. Sam, what is this gyoza, this one we're starting with?
These are French onion soup style dumplings, pork and beef soup dumplings with caramelized onions, sherry beef broth, onion and Gruyere, Parmesan cracker, and micro chives.
All right, so this is the Parmesan cracker right here. I thought that we were going to be soup dumplings and we'll break them open, kind of like how we did at Disneyland. Let's try it out.
I guess since Noodle Exchange didn't return this year, this is your soup-based option.
I can see these hitting in the fall. This is great. So they are soupy in the interior, great onion flavor. I feel like you have to have these like in the fall though, if that makes sense, because it's way too hot right now. Thankfully a cloud is helping us out, blocking the sun. These are delicious though, filled with soupy flavor, and then they have the soup around them. There's a great good onion flavor and a little bit of cheese flavor with the cracker. Could do a little bit more cheese. Like French onion soup, you're thinking lots of cheese burrowing over the top, but these are still good. I'm gonna go 8. I was pretty decently impressed by these. You're gonna pop yours open first. I let the soup kind of explode in my mouth, but you want the soup to dip back into the soup.
Sure. I want to see. So it's pork and beef inside.
They're very like, I don't know, I feel like juicy is the wrong word, but you feel like a little explosion.
It is juicy. It's not too salty either, which I feel like happens a lot with like French onion soup based things. So this is good. I would definitely get this again. I'm gonna go 8.
Yeah, I agree. The 8. This is a surprising win. I think it could probably slip into one of our top 10 items for sure. Buffalo Chicken Dumplings. One of the most interesting flavor profiles. Sam, what's on in this?
Chicken dumplings with buffalo sauce, celery root puree, blue cheese, cream, crumbled blue cheese, shaved carrot, and micro celery. So 2 types of blue cheese in here.
Thing about this is I'm not sure if buffalo and pork go too well together.
We used to always do the buffalo chicken meatballs, remember? I feel like this is very similar.
They're juicy in the center. There's not too much heat on that buffalo spice. When you get a nice little kind of natural flavor from the celery and the carrots. I'm liking these a lot more than I thought I would. I dare say 8. I think 8. I think I like this. I didn't think out of these 3 this would be my least favorite, but I still like the soup ones a bit more than this. But I think this is a winner altogether as well. All right, Sam is going to see how the buffalo dumpling is. We're both trying these since they're brand new items. Returning items, we just went 1 each. You like to see the innards of them.
These taste so much like those meatballs that I used to make.
Yeah, the buffalo chicken meatballs.
Exactly. Well, these are chicken.
Oh, they're chicken. Yeah. That's why I liked it. Okay.
Yeah. Chicken, buffalo sauce. There's little bits of celery in there, so you get a little bit of crunch with that. It is blue cheese, a little bit blue cheese forward because it has blue cheese cream and then blue cheese crumbles. I like these a lot too. This is a good booth so far. Like I'm wondering how the last item's gonna taste, but So far, these are good. I agree with your 8. And this is not too spicy. Like, I can handle the buffalo.
Running gag between me and Sam is that when she names what's in these items, I never listen. And this is an example of that. It's because I'm worried about what's on the camera shot. I'm not listening to Sam, which is wrong. You got to listen to your wives, guys.
Very wise decision.
Street Corn Gyozas, baby. What's on it in this thing?
Chicken dumplings with tomatillo, salsa verde, street corn salad, cotija cheese, lime crema, and cilantro.
Plop this whole thing in my mouth.
Also, they were each $6, which I feel like is decent. We got like 3 dumplings with each serving. $2 a dumpling.
Tender.
Better than the pierogies.
Yeah, straight up, I think this is one of my new favorite foods. Solid. You know, I think it's easy for them to mass produce these because they're gyozas. This is a great, like, corn flavor to it. It feels like something that Star-Lord would make. These are a strange combination that you would find in a galaxy. I think all this stuff is good. The soup ones are my favorite. I'm gonna give these an 8 as well. I think the flavor profile and all of them like hit pretty decently. I don't think they're the best things at this festival. There's higher quality options that you can get, but I think they're a safe option because I think they're very easy to mass produce. It's just my opinion. Street Corn Dumplings.
So are there corn inside or is the corn only?
There's just corn on the outside. And they're the same dumpling that's on this, but with different toppings.
Street corn salad's on the outside, and then chicken on the inside, and then the salsa verde, which salsa verde isn't.
Let's look at them innards. You like showing off the innards.
It's not that interesting.
It's just a normal innard.
It's just ground chicken. The dumplings themselves are pretty good though. They're not rubbery. Like the pierogi texture was not good. This texture is on point, but this is also, you know, first day of this item. You might be getting better iterations. I'm sure if this thing was sitting out when they like to make a whole bunch of things and leave them out, and then you come up and you get one that's sitting for a while, it doesn't taste as good.
The pierogies were dry. These aren't dry, which is, I think, a win.
Both a lot of flavor on both of these.
I think everything has been solid from this booth.
I look at the corn kernels too. The buffalo one has more heat than this one. This one's not spicy at all. I'm gonna go another 8.
Yeah, this one, you're right. I like the texture on this one a lot. Yeah, so far a win. I feel like this whole little area is becoming good. You got Flavors of Fire over there, which is one of our favorite booths. Now you have Gyozas of the Galaxy. So a lot of good stuff. Gotta head over to Coastal Eats now. These lines are long. So let me get on that Coastal Eats line. All right, so we got everything from Coastal Eats. We're starting with the ceviche. Sam, what's on it in this?
So this is a Peruvian ceviche with mahi-mahi, shrimp, sweet potato, chulpe, choclo, and leche de tigre.
You're saying that way better than I would. This is going to be an all J round. I've been known as Seafood J in some circles. Seafood, I eat it. All right, let's try this out.
In what circle? The circle between you and I, where you're the only one who eats all seafood? I like the presentation. I wish if it didn't have the mahi-mahi, I would give it a go, but...
Tiny little rock shrimp. A lot of like lime or like citrusy type of flavors in this. It feels very summer.
This is like opposite of soup dumpling.
Yeah, a bit cooler. Oh, it's got some, cabbage in here. It comes in a coconut. I like this. It tastes fresh, not fishy. Would I run it again? I'm not sure. I don't think so. You get a lot in here. It's $7.50. I'm gonna go 7 with this. I think it's pretty solid. Good dish. I would eat it again. I think I would like the soup dumpling a little bit more. Maybe this on a hot day and the soup dumpling on a cold day, you know? Lump crab cake, Cajun spice vinegar slaw, and a remoulade. I heard people say they really liked this when they were walking off the line or eating it next to the line. It's got a good texture, but there's definitely like too much of a fishy flavor than this. I mean, you're in Central Florida. They're not fresh catching the crab. I'm trying to keep it as fresh as they can when they get it to you. I don't think it's bad, but I just don't think it tastes like... I grew up on Long Island where crab cakes were like regular, and this has got too much of a fish consistency to it. I'm going to give this a 5. I wouldn't get it again. Maybe it's not my thing. I just think it's got too much of a little fishy flavor, but doesn't taste like it. Again, it's not bad. I think it's edible. I just wouldn't recommend getting it again, in my opinion. Seaside pot pie with shrimp, scallops, crawfish tails, and lobster bisque topped with a puff pastry. Oh, it's puffing. Look at that flaking. All right. I'm going to see how the inside is. People said it's very much just lobster bisque with the puff pastry on top. So let's see how it breaks. See, it's flaky, so it's got a good flaky pastry on top. People said this is very hot. Now, this feels more like something you might want to have, I would say more towards October, although we're 2 days from October. It
feels hotter than opening day was in July. Today is just a brutal day.
So I was hoping for more seafood. It's got a decent amount in it. You can see some scallops in there, some of the rock shrimp. I do like how the pastry is very flaky.
Also, we just met Kevin and Jackie, originally from New Jersey. So nice to meet you guys. They live in Florida now.
I like it. I like it more than the crab cake, and about as much as the ceviche. I don't think any of these are like either Gyozas or Coastal Eats. I don't think they're the most quality dishes. I think the most Flavors of Fire right over there. that's got some quality going on over there. Because it's like fresh cooked meat. These are good. Good mass-produced foods. The ceviche surprised me a bit. And the gyozas are good because I think that you can easily mass-produce them. They're probably like pre-frozen type of gyozas, but they have different flavor profiles in them. They're easily mass-produced. So I think those are good. This is, again, I feel like they just took a lobster bisque kind of base. They threw some pre-frozen seafood in it, which works for this because, again, we're in Central Florida. And they have a pretty decent puff pastry on top. It's like lightly salted. So I think this works well. Again, I don't think it's something I would run to, but I'm not disappointed in having it. So I'm gonna go 7 with this. I think the winners of the day are definitely the frozen s'more, as well as the gyozas, especially the soup gyoza in my opinion. But overall, I think a great thing that just kind of adds to the insurmountable amount of food that you can eat here at Epcot's Food and Wine Festival. While we were on our way out, I decided to get a coffee because I'm about to work out, to give myself a little bit of a kick. I want to get a special Food and Wine Festival coffee. This one, since we're in the Guardian spirit, is right next to Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. So if you went under the awning that we went through before, instead of making a right, we will make a left, and you will see a little Joffrey stand. And at this Joffrey stand, they have an exclusive churro latte. I got it iced. You can see they put some cinnamon right on top. They make these fresh right in front of you. My issues usually with these drinks, Sam, you know what happens. They get watered down.
This has dulce de leche in it, and I think a cinnamon syrup as well.
Ooh.
And cinnamon powder.
This is much better than the one we had the other day. We had a good barista today. It depends on the barista you get at Joffrey's. The baristas over at Guardians, they're probably chosen by Peter Quill himself to make the best coffees at Epcot, because I feel like they usually, they're like some of the best ones. They put some fresh cinnamon right on top of this as you mix this cream in. It mixes around very deliciously. It's got a good little bitter flavor to the coffee, but then it's complemented by the cinnamon spice. I think this is one of the better ones. I think it's better than the coffee we got last time, which was definitely watered down. I'm gonna go 8 with this. Usually Joffrey's lets us down, but not today. And I think it's because it was Guardians opening day. So like their Joffrey stand, their ride, their booth, it's all on point today, and I'm happy for them. All right, Sam, we've done it. We've experienced the Gyozas of the Galaxy. We have dined, or at least I have dined at the Coastal Eats booth. The festival favorites to me have not been so favorable, but we did have that s'mores drink come back, and I want to try that a little bit colder one day. What was your favorite thing that we ate today?
I really like the buffalo style gyozas.
Really? So did you like those more than the soup style? Soup is my favorite thing I had. Probably.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
But I like buffalo chicken.
Yes.
So, I mean, it just makes sense.
I never view you as like a buffalo babe. I guess you are a buffalo babe.
But I do. How much do we eat those? We used to eat those buffalo chicken meatballs every week.
They were good. As far as like the seafood booth goes, I think the best thing from that booth was, maybe a tie between the ceviche as well as the pot pie. They were both good, I think good in different ways. One a bit cooler for a hotter day, one a bit hotter for a cooler day. I just don't think I would go out of my way to eat at that booth. I feel like last year they had an Oysters Rockefeller that I enjoyed, that I didn't see them bring back. I wish they kind of did, but I think that had kind of mixed reviews, the Oysters Rockefeller. At least the ones I had were good. I think the Gyozas of the Galaxy is a win. Do I think it's a booth you have to go out of your way to try? I think there are better things to be had here, but I think that the food there is good, it's solid, it's convenient, and if it's a cooler day, I definitely would recommend getting those soup dumplings. Out of everything there, I would say go with the soup dumplings, and for you, I'm sure you would say go with the buffalo chicken.
I did like the soup dumplings. I'm looking forward to trying them when it's not 100 degrees.
I like the aesthetic.
Whenever that day comes.
Yeah, I'm sure. Maybe next month, hopefully. The aesthetic of the booth is very nice. I'm kind of disappointed they did nothing with Communicore Hall. Very basic, very boring in there.
It's so funny because when they announced it and everyone didn't like how it looked, they were like, oh, but during festivals, it's going to come alive. And there's literally people sleeping in there.
There were some festivals where it did come alive, though.
Yeah.
Like for Festival of the Arts. And
Arts I think was the best.
Yeah, and this is their biggest festival, so it's so strange to me that they would do nothing with it. I also feel like festival favorites, I don't think they were particularly favorites at that booth, which is weird. But I did think Gyozas is a win, and hopefully maybe they'll update the Communicore Hall one day. Hopefully, within this festival or maybe next year's festival. And if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm, helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications, that way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. The coffee drink was good today, too. I think that's kind of the way to go with the coffees there. I mean, who doesn't like a churro coffee? Although I don't think it feels very fall, in my opinion.
Oh, it feels very Disney, though. Sure.
It does feel Disney, yeah.
So,
Yeah, go with the churro coffee. I feel like they're doing well with the Guardians here at Epcot. It's a bit controversial. Some people don't think that they should have that kind of IP here at Epcot, but I think they're shoehorning it in as well as they can. And
it's the best ride. Come on.
it is an amazing ride. I think it's definitely the best roller coaster at Walt Disney World. And the people you see scrolling up on the screen right now, those are our members. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. If you have any interest in a membership, we have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks. We got it. We got that. I've always wanted to get the shot of this monorail going through. Like early access to videos and credits credentials like you're seeing right now. If you have any interest in membership, check out the join button below and you can learn about all those different tiers and perks. But even if you can't become a member, if you're someone who just consistently likes, comments, subscribes, engages with these videos in any way, we greatly appreciate you because your engagement, it helps us make more of them. Oh man, I'm so happy the shade's coming out.
As we leave, here's the shade.
And we feel very privileged to be able to make them. And as always,
Keep it going for Frank.